Darby.
Darby?
Yeah, Darby Allin.
You don't see Okada there?
Well, it's blocked by the live screen. Walter, it's blocked by the live screen, man. Wait, when's the review, guys? What are we doing here?
All right, I'll start the count.
Wait, we have a countdown. Oh, it's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Something About Dynamite, as they like to call it. I don't think it's sad talking about Dynamite, but I am very excited to be talking about AEW Dynamite, the Valentine's Day edition. Roses are red, violets are blue. Thank you all for watching AEW Dynamite on Valentine's Day. My name is Tony Khan, one of the investors of the Around the Point Network. Steve normally goes on a whole everything I do, talk about Full Hand, talk about the Jaguars, but most importantly, I am your president and head booker of All Elite Wrestling, AEW Dynamite. But it's not just me. I'm not here for the whole episode. Obviously, I'm busy. I got other things I got to worry about. Make sure you guys watch Collision on Saturday. But as well, we have Walter, as Steve would call him, and Big Mike is here, sick. Pulling off well, I know he's from Detroit, so you wouldn't like this reference, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. Like Michael Jordan, doing a flu game and everything. But yeah, it was crazy. Normally, I get the link and the show's live, and Steve introduces me. But this time, I was backstage with the boys, and we had a good time, man.
Yeah,
right?
if you want to call it that, we decided to give you the honors and open the show. Since Steve ain't here, he's not here hogging the spotlight. But I'm glad.
Where is Steve? Where is he?
He's out of country. He's in, as he calls, the motherland.
Well, what's the motherland?
Peru.
Oh, I thought Steve was Mexican, but okay.
Oh, Ooh, he ain't gonna like
don't
that.
Make me laugh too hard. I'm gonna talk all over the place.
Oh man! Come on, man! You're really tuning in for S.A.D. What are you doing?
Oh my God! Enjoy Peru. Get off the phone.
He wanted to tune in to hear what I want to talk about.
What picture?
What do you mean?
What picture? He just put the picture.
Get Steve. Listen to me. Get off of the phone. Enjoy the time with your brother. Drink some drinks and enjoy some nice Peruvian women. Get off the phone. Just put it
Yeah,
out.
I second that. Even though I got a lot of people telling me I need to get off the phone, I disagree with them sometimes, man. Shout out to O'Shea Jackson Jr. You know who you are.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well then, I don't know what picture Steve's talking about, but either way, I'm glad you're here. Where do we begin? Oh, how we
I think
usually
he's
begin.
talking about this
Huh?
picture. Hold on. I
Well,
think he's
well,
talking
I
about
want to
this
just
picture,
say
right?
that this week's no, that's a bad one, Big Mike. Yeah, good
Oh,
picture, please. No,
this
no,
picture.
Oh no!
that wait, is Enrique on in Peru as well? And they,
Oh no, he means this picture. Oh no, not that
stupid
picture.
puppet.
That
Such a dumb picture.
that
That
It's
one.
picture.
Look
a
at
That
the
nice,
picture.
picture.
a
Look at the
nice one.
picture.
But anyways, I just want to thank everyone. I know I saw a little, side comment from Romeo. We are killing it on all the demos. No, we're
Oh
killing it on all
man.
the demos, man. So I don't want to hear this. Anywho, or no, another week of no Millie. We're killing on the demos, man, and that's all that matters. Is demos are doing good, and really, to be honest, man, this has been one of the best. I would have to say one of the best booked pay-per-views I've done in quite some time. I mean, we got a lot of matches announced, and we're 3 weeks out from this really big historic event in AEW Revolution. Gonna be Sting's last match. It's really good. I really like what I'm doing. I got a great World Championship triple threat. I have a great possible TNT Championship match. Will Ospreay's debuting, and I won't spoil who he's facing, but I let the boys talk about that. But I'm pretty sure that got a lot of people to say, "Wow, like that's a great first match for one of the best wrestlers in the world." And I feel like a lot of people they're just not looking at AEW the way I'm looking at it, or that everyone else is looking at it. I feel like every week we've been producing great television, and it's been on a roll. This has been the strongest start in 2024, and we're not even at Revolution. We're not even at big business yet.
Yeah, no mention of big business this week on Dynamite.
Well, there's no need to because we know what it is. It's big business in Boston.
With the
Bus,
money sign. Okay. It's gonna be a packed
Boston.
show.
Money.
Money. Yes. But I'll give you that. I'll agree with you on one thing. You are building up Revolution. The card is looking promising. I'll give you that. You know, we'll talk about the show later on, but like, I think Revolution. It's good that you're building it up in advance, unlike other cards that usually was last minute. So I'll give you
And
props.
I would get upset when people ask me about that. Why would I build up stuff last minute? But there is a fair point of building a card up in advance. So and also to factor in sometimes those last minute cards. I was doing a lot of other stuff too, like booking Ring of Honor and other things at the time. So for me, I'm really proud that I'm able to get 6 strong matches on this card already. I mean, really, to be honest, if you're not excited about Eddie Kingston versus Brian Danielson, what's wrong with you? I mean, that's going to be a huge match for the Continental Classic Championship, the Triple Crown, probably the most prestigious Triple Crown in all of wrestling, if I'm going to be honest with you. And so I'm really
Ain't it the
excited for
only?
this. Well, there's also they still have a couple Triple Crowns out. Some people will just get 3 random belts and claim they're a Triple Crown.
Oh well, I usually use this excuse for the Fed, but them other people don't matter. So you get that treatment here. I guess your triple crowns is the only triple crown that matters. I guess.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Big Man. I'm glad that you approve of our Triple Crown. I mean, it's 3 really prestigious titles: the ROH World Championship, the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong World Championship, and now the newly crowned AEW Continental Classic Championship. So that's one of the things, man. I really like it. And but also too, like I said, the triple threat for the AEW World Championship. Yeah, the tag team title match. Like honestly, you can make an argument that I could main event the Young Bucks versus Sting and Darby Allin.
Yes, I agree. I agree. That should be the main event if you think about it. If there's not gonna be no world title change, you might as well make that the main
Yeah,
event.
Sting's last match. Yeah, let it main event. He deserves that.
But Yeah, and the Continental Crown, we still have to crown our own Continental Crown on ATP Gaming, but
Yeah, it's gonna
that's
be
different story.
crazy. Who's it? I know Hulk Hogan, that little scallywag, as I would say. He found a way to get.
Scallywag.
Well,
What?
I was trying to say be nice. I didn't want to call him a piece of shit, but that guy, he found his way in the triple threat finals. He made it into a triple threat finals.
Yeah, he did, and
In fact,
we're just
what Hulk Hogan did sounds like what Christian would do.
basically, but yeah, we
Yeah,
still have our league.
basically.
We still have our league finals. I already forgot the matchups. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a while, so we'll try to do it maybe this weekend. We'll see. We'll see how things go, because Steve wants the channel to be active. Gotta be dedicated. He said
Or
he even
yeah,
wanted us to.
you gotta be dedicated. Yeah, you
Huh?
guys got it, man. Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys gotta be dedicated. Come on, man.
he wants to change the name of the show. I'm like, why? What's wrong with SAD?
Wait. Oh, yeah, you should change this show. Come on, man. Like
What?
you should be excited about Dynamite. It should be called Light
Yeah.
the Fuse or something.
Well, no, something
I
about
like the
Dynamite.
fuse.
It's very
No,
exciting.
Light the Fuse. LTF review on the ATP network. I got confused for a little bit there. Sorry, guys, but that'd be great. LTF, Light the Fuse. I feel like it's good. Or Boom.
Boom. Okay, I like
There's
that.
there's every show botches CPZ. Why you guys let CPZ just by the way? Why'd you guys let CPZ on the channel, man?
Why? Because we
I
have.
mean, he loves Impact, so we gave
Yes,
him the Impact show.
he's
What?
very knowledgeable about Impact. Loves discussing about it, and
But you
motivates
guys
Steve to do it.
didn't talk to me about it. He said, "Hey, maybe you guys know he asks me mean questions all the time, and he doesn't ask fair questions. When Paul is on, he always asks nice questions, very very cordial toward him. But when it comes to me, he always asks these silly questions. He doesn't even ask me, man.
Well, this is a serious
Oh,
question.
come on, man. You know he's a. You think we just said, okay, Jeff, just die in the middle of the ring, just go in the middle, not move no more. No, he's fine.
Oh, I'm glad he's okay.
And you guys are gonna let him on to talk about Impact Wrestling. That's rude.
Yeah. Yeah, later tonight at 10 p.m. Oh, I didn't upload the banner. How silly of me. But yeah, 10 p.m. We have our Impact breakdown. Steve, he wants to keep it going, so we're gonna keep it going. And we're gonna talk some TNA as well. We gotta, we gotta be fair for all the companies that the ones that we watch. So
What WWE shows are you guys breaking? You guys breaking out SmackDown?
No, that's not in the works. But
Oh,
Steve did break down. He did break down Raw Rundown this past. What was it? Tuesday?
no, that was not
Yeah.
a good episode.
No, I mean, not too bad. I mean, at least he broke it down before his trip. So
Right.
let's see
Oh,
what we
well.
got here.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, he's talking about YCPZ's on the channel.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, don't you get? Yeah, you guys do need more diversity hires, I guess.
Really?
I mean, we're all minorities.
Yeah.
Wait,
what do you mean?
What do you mean all minorities? What the fuck is Chase?
Well, I was gonna say except for Chase, but
Chase is like a hybrid.
I guess so. Yeah, he has minority blood. Yeah.
I thought he was just white. Man, I'm learning something new about you guys every time.
Well, yeah. Well, most of us are minorities here,
Yeah.
So, but
Oh,
yeah,
well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Anywho.
but thank you guys so much for reviewing AEW, something about Dynamite. Dynamite today. Thank you guys for having me on. I know normally Steve likes to piss me off before I leave, but thankfully Walter, Big Mike are here. They're not trying to piss me off, man. They're good people, and there is a reason why I support Tony. Why is the best Dynamite champ for WWE Super? Thanks for asking, Romeo, but I can't talk about that. You guys know I can't talk about that. Why would you ask something about? I can't talk about it. Notice. I can't talk about it.
Oh man.
It's not,
That's
if it's
so
not Steve, it's Romeo or Chase pissing me off. Disagree. Whatever. Whatever, man. Anyways, you guys review Dynamite. I'll be listening. I'll be listening to the show. Thank you guys so much for letting me promote AEW. Make sure you guys watch AEW Collision, and I will promote AEW Rampage.
It's not on
I know
this
a lot of
week.
people. Well, yeah, Collision's not on. NBA All-Star Game. I forgot. I'm big guys. I'm so busy. I'm so excited about everything. But make sure you guys watch the AEW Rampage at a special start time because we have the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. Some big names are playing. I heard Kai Cenat is playing basketball in the game, man.
What's who?
What's his name?
What's his name?
Yeah, Kai Cenat. He's from the AMP group. The AMP.
The AMP group.
Yeah, the AMP.
His name is Kai Cenat, and he's from
Cenat.
AMP.
Oh, I thought they were called AMP. Like, what do you mean AMP?
AMP.
Oh man.
I think a bunch of other rappers are there too, and a WNBA player. I think there's a former NFL player also playing in the game. I just know Kai Cenat. All the kids, all the AEW guys watch him in the back. Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
shout out
to my good friend Cam Newton. Make sure you guys check out my appearance on his podcast. That'd be great. I know my voice cracked. It's okay. You guys can just edit it like you did with Felicia Cheese. It's all right. Not a big deal. But anyways, but yeah, check out that podcast. Check out Rampage. Special start time. Special start time. Don't want to miss it. I know a lot of people
don't miss Sammy Guevara versus Jeff Hardy. I can't miss that.
Okay, now you guys are getting Steve territory.
Oh, what? Wait. What's wrong? That sounds like an exciting matchup.
No. Let me finish. It is no DQ, which is gonna be crazy.
Exactly, no DQ.
Yeah. I hope you guys did some good editing too.
All right, I'm just gonna finish by saying, watch Dynamite next week. It's gonna be one of the best episodes you ever see. I'll see you guys next week. Maybe I'll pop on, maybe I'm not. Who knows? But anyways, thank you guys so much for having me on, as always.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tony Khan, for stopping by. I know he mentioned, that other show, so it's only fitting.
It's the hashtag AEW Rampage after it. Like, no one's watching that, dude. Yeah. Stop.
Yeah, no one's watching that. Come on. Who are we kidding? Wait, he's still here?
I don't think so.
Josie's still there. I don't know. Anywho. All right, let's get started now that he's we could get
try to get this over as soon as possible.
Why you didn't give him a try? Ooh, that's a bad question. If he was here, I wish he would have answered. But anywho, usually we start about how our day went, stuff like that. But nah, our days were fine, I hope, so but we do start before the review with the weekly tradition of the rating. I will not skip that. And just because I know Steve likes this picture a lot, just for him, got Millie. But that ain't my favorite. My favorite. Let's see, I'm slow with this. I can't even find it. Here we go.
No Millie.
Once again, no Millie.
No, but I believe the last time they got 1 million viewers, Evil Uno was in the main event.
Yes, it was almost exactly last year. Crazy. I'm just gonna get the real number. Let's see.
It was 811,000.
811,000. Let's check the demo because the people like to check the demo. It's 0.30.
I mean, it's up from last week. Only a couple thousand tuned in.
Couple thousand. It's trailing the last 4 weeks. The average compared to last year is down 10%. So, and the average in February compared to last year is down 12%. Exciting stuff, huh?
just as exciting as what I watched.
Yeah,
sarcastically saying.
Yeah, 811's not the best number,
no,
but it's not the best number, and honestly, it's kind of deserving for this episode. I was not really into it I can't say it was bad. There was some good wrestling, but I don't know. I just there was some stuff that I didn't really care, to watch or try to get invested in. But I did try to pay attention fully in detail, knowing that Steve ain't here to talk about it. So, and I think that's what
Yeah.
happens when when I really pay attention. That it's I won't say it's a chore, but you notice more things. So,
Right. And I would like to be the one to say that this episode was a complete horseshit to me.
oh man,
At least to me.
yeah, no, it's understandable. I think some people felt that way. Stop hating 800K on. Oh man. I mean, it's the truth. I'm just giving you whatever is reported. That's the number that popped up today, and we always got to do the weekly rating, so the weekly viewership, and that's what we got. Hopefully they'll get to the 9 soon, but right now it's not looking too good. But AEW Dynamite was live from somewhere in Texas. I don't know why this doesn't tell me. If anyone knows, please let me know. But I know it was somewhere in Texas because they had a Texas death match as the main event. Um, but yeah, here we go. I don't know how Steve does this, but we're gonna try to make it work. Not exactly how Steve does it, but we're gonna try to make it work. Austin, Texas. Thank you, Romeo. So our opener,
Yeah. Are you on Cage Match?
yeah, you're right. Let me go on. But I'm on
That's
somewhere
that's
where,
that
yeah, that's where he
that's
goes.
what he uses. He uses Cage Match.
All right. Well, the opening match. How many? Oh, like, before we go, we'll answer Romeo's question here. How many viewers turning to business? I think at most 940.
You think 130,000 people are gonna tune in to see
You're right.
Mercedes
Now,
Monet make a debut? Just for it to ultimately turn back down to 850 the next week?
oh, it'll fall. I'm not. That's not
Oh,
gonna
it's
stay
gonna
consistent.
drastically fall.
Yeah, it'll fall. I'll give it like at most 940. But now looking at the rating from last night, yeah, it'd be hard to even go there. It'd be. I think.
I think I
Yeah.
think I think they shoot up, but not that far. I say they'll shoot up to the high. They'll shoot up over
High
850.
high 8, no 9, not even a low 9, like a
No,
901.
no,
Oh,
no. Big business will probably if she's making a debut, big business will probably get
look, this is
like
a
870.
they announced this a month in advance, so I expect some big, at least somewhat in the nines. I don't know,
No,
but
I think
CPZ thinks high nines. Wow, high nines.
no,
Hmm.
I think 870.
What's
870, 880, 890. No
yeah,
nines.
I don't remember the number for World's End. The Dynamite after World's End, it must have been high. Let's see. What was that, like January? That was like the New Year's episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the number after World's End was what, the end of the month? Like I think it was New Year's. Not
It
New
was a
Year's.
day before New Year's
The
Eve.
day before New Year's. Okay, so they drew 801. The last time they got close to 9 was January 17, 891. So I think because of that, I think they could get to the nines, but the last time they got nines was October 18th, 901.
It's been a
So
while.
can they get 9? What was it? 901? Can they get that? Let's see. Because the last time they got high nines was Grand Slam. That's Grand Slam. So it's possible that they could get to the high nines if Grand Slam got that, but we'll see. I mean,
No, but I don't see them shooting up to like 940. They could get low nines. They could get like 905, 910. Ain't no way they shooting up from. Ain't no way they are shooting from 811 to 940. Ain't
I
no
don't
way.
think so.
Ain't no way. No, no, no.
Well, we'll see. They got a month to build it up. Well, they're building up Revolution and that show, I guess, at the same time. So they got time. I'm curious about the attendance. Like right now, I think it's at 5 something, which is not too bad, I guess. But will it match what they had before when they went to TD Garden? I don't think so. Believe it or not.
That's crazy. Like they had
Yeah,
a better show on a non-big show at the
yeah.
TD Garden.
I mean, they still got a month left, but yeah, so far it's.
Well,
I
they
won't
got
say it
to see
looks
how
bad, but yeah, they need
we
they
got
need
to
to
see
draw
how
a little
they
more.
what matches they gonna have for big business.
Right. But I think matches won't matter as much because people know who's going to be there. Like, it's most likely, I'm 99% sure it's Mercedes, and I think I'm 85-90% sure Okada's going to be there. So,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so let's start with the opening match, John Moxley against Dax Harwood. Interesting matchup. I was trying to figure out why they're fighting, and of course something from Collision. I mean,
yeah,
look, I get it. And you're gonna have the AEW fans saying, "Oh, you gotta watch all the shows." Not really. Like, if I want to watch Dynamite, I just want to watch Dynamite. I shouldn't have to follow all these shows, just to know why they're wrestling. It's weird because it doesn't Collision. It's kind of like Collision has their own guys almost, right? I barely see. This is the first time I saw Adam Copeland this week in so long because I know he's been in Collision. So it's like we're
yeah.
we're like getting storylines from Collision to Dynamite. It just I don't know. I don't like that. I don't. To me, I think that's dumb, and that's what they did here basically. But
Honestly,
yeah,
looking at the reasoning why they're fighting makes
yeah, it
me
was
not
so
want to watch
random.
Collision.
It's
It's
so
like, bro, it's like it's after a promo of a match that probably nobody cared about.
right. It was like
And it's like if
yeah.
he Moxley basically did a John Cena promo. Like if you want some, come get some. And somebody came out and challenged him.
Yeah, it
So
was
it's
just
stupid.
I'm like, so they're having two different feuds. They're feuding with the CML, the Blackpool Combat Club, feuding with CMLL guys, and now they're feuding with FTR. I mean, that's nice. I guess it's something for them to do, but like just the way they went about it was so weird. And I agree, CPZ. The match was sus. I mean, I get what they were trying to do, Valentine's Day and stuff, but I didn't need these men kissing and stuff like that. That was. And bro, did you see like the headbutts they were doing? It's
Yeah.
like, do they not? What happened to safety?
They don't
Like,
care.
they need
This is John Moxley.
like, god damn.
After he left the Fed, safety is not a thing. It's not
Like
in their
that.
vocabulary. Yeah.
I'm not trying to shit on Moxley, but like, I know like Harwood could pull better matches, and it seems like these two like they didn't have a bad match, but I felt like it was just there. It felt like a random match you
It's
could have
your
seen on Rampage.
prototypical AEW start off match.
Yeah,
Uber competitive for no reason.
yeah.
Basically what it was. It was uber competitive. It's like, why are you this competitive for a nothing match?
Yeah, it just didn't.
This
It
is what I
didn't.
don't get about
mm,
this company sometimes. It's like I understand you want to grab the audience with a nice, start off match, but sometimes a storyline match wouldn't hurt. A nice little short little 10-minute thing. You don't gotta go 20 minutes every freaking show opening.
Yeah, this didn't need all that time. This could have been nice in the middle of the card to open the show. I felt it was there. Um, but at the end it was okay. It was getting better. I know Steve likes to go move by move, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go
No,
like with the.
please
I'm
don't.
I'm going with the main things that happen. Where I think Harwood. This is in the match. Harwood going for a diving headbutt back to the headbutts, but he missed, and then Moxley choked him out with the rear naked chokehold.
Yeah,
It I get what it was fine for what it was, and I guess it's just to build up a tag match for next week, which I don't think these guys have anything to do at Revolution. So why didn't they just? I'm surprised they're not fighting at Revolution, but I guess whatever they have, maybe they have something else planned for them at Revolution. But
true, True.
Yeah, I guess I won't complain too much because it's something for FTR to do too. Because I know they're in Collision, so I don't know what's really going on. But I feel like
Right.
you need to feature them a little more, and I think this is the only way they could sort of do it. And so no complaints there, but this was whatever to me.
Right.
And then after that, we got a backstage segment with the Don Callis family. Talking about they needed to be on pay-per-view, but they ran through the whole roster. Like, what roster? Who you ran through? I need to know.
Well, when
Jericho?
they mentioned that they made a big deal that he beat Jericho, bro, you couldn't beat Jericho in your own country. Like, who cares?
Right? And now you beat him here in a random Dynamite. Yeah, beat him with the Walls of Jericho, but everyone beats Jericho once in a blue moon. I mean, Action Andretti, or I'm not ready, whatever Steve calls him.
Action already.
Yeah, like, so it
Like
was
who cares?
like wow, big deal. But no, it sort of later got better because he said, yeah, Takeshi's next opponent would be another member of the Don Callis family. I guess they're still
Right.
continuing this in Will Ospreay, and that is a good matchup. That
what
is,
do you call it? A little family affair? A little
family affair. Yeah, I guess we could call it that.
Yeah.
But I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. That's a good match for sure.
It most definitely is gonna be a good match.
Yeah. But I see where they're kind of going with this. I mean, Ospreay, the fans they're not gonna want to boo him. So
Right.
he's eventually gonna turn face out of all this, maybe even after this match. So the point is to him to get out of that family and branch out because he has to be a baby face for All In. So
exactly.
a few months away. The logic is weird. It's lazy booking. I mean, I don't know if we'll even see Ospreay before Revolution. I mean, I would hope we would, since he's done with New Japan. But I guess they found that was their way to do it, since just for these two to wrestle. How else could they really do it? I mean, Ospreay could have just been like, no, screw y'all, but I guess they want to go this route. Maybe because Ospreay's not gonna have, he's not gonna be on much for the build up. That's why I'm assuming why they did it like that. All right, and then after that we got Adam. Was it Adam Cole? No, it was it was a Wardlow match against
I stricken this
Barrett
from the
Brown.
tape. I didn't even care. As soon as I saw who he was facing, I was like, "Yep."
Who is that? Like,
Skip.
we got what a huge flop this is becoming. This group, Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
Huge flop.
I knew it would.
And I know they had a main event segment, but we'll get to the end a bit. But this Wardlow stuff is the same shit, except he's in the group now. It's the same stuff he was doing before.
It's the vicious cycle of trying to get Wardlow over.
And he was over at one point.
He was. It's build him up. Join a group. The group turns on him. Then he becomes a hot white meat babyface. Then it dies down. Then he gets booed. Then you take him off of TV. Then you try to give him sympathy. Then it starts all over again. Like, dude, it's no saving this dude. This dude needs a new change of scenery. He needs to get out of this company.
That's what I'm thinking too.
He needs to leave.
He's more
because it's just the same booking every 3 months for him.
I agree. It just, what are we doing with him? Like, I get you don't know what to do with him, but this is just the same shit, except he's in a group now. And like, if you really want him to be a contender for the world title, like Adam Cole kept saying, by the way, what a waste. Like, why is Adam Cole, why is he there just for 2 minutes? Like, his headset wasn't working. He barely talked. Like, what was the point of bringing him to the show? He should be recovering that ankle, not flying with this group and doing nothing. He can't even stand.
The dumbest thing was saying that they were preparing him for the world title. It's like, no, it should be Adam Cole. Once he gets healed up, Adam Cole should go for the championship and win the championship, not Wardlow, because all you guys are gonna do is when he wins it is for the freaking sympathy for this goofball that
They're-
nobody cares about.
They're just gonna betray him anyway after if they even consider putting that title on him. But right now, like he's facing jobbers, that's not really gonna help. So it's
No, it's not.
like if
It's
you
not getting him better. It's not making him a monster. It's making him look stupid.
yeah, if you want to build him up to be a contender, you gotta give him credible opponents. Like this is not the way to go. And I get it. Warlow got hurt from that last match with Commander. I think he was wearing a brace, and that's why they gave him another jabroni. But nah, we're just wasting time here. We're wasting time with him.
Right.
And then after that, we got Adam Copeland against Daniel Garcia. I guess this is from Collision as well. These are two Collision guys.
I wasn't feeling this either.
I mean, it's an Adam Copeland match in 2024, so it's not like it was bad, but I don't know.
It wasn't bad.
It was slow. It was slow at the beginning.
Very slow.
Yeah.
And basically how it ended is like it's like the story isn't really going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like they're restarting the same thing from this story and trying to get a better impact.
It was a little confusing at the end for sure. I mean, these two did what they did. It's not like they had a bad match, but like the end game, obviously no one won because
Exactly.
what's Christian's group called?
Their name?
Yeah.
I don't know it.
The patriarchy, something like that. Whatever. His group.
Oh, they call him the patriarch. I didn't know that was the name of his.
I don't know. I thought he had a group. The group was called that or something. Well, either way. I mean, patriarchy. Yeah, patriarchy. There we go.
The patriarchy.
Yeah,
oh my god! Tony Khan, jump off a fucking bridge.
Yeah, but
BRB.
Yeah. So no problem. So yeah, they jumped Garcia and I'm trying not to call him Edge. I'm trying to be respectful and not call him that, but it's hard. It's hard. They jumped Copeland and Garcia, and they beat him up pretty bad. I think they were gonna give Garcia the concerto, and then Matt Menard came and tried to save the day, and Edge tried to help him out, and then Edge got beat. I'm gonna keep calling him Edge. Fuck it. Edge got him. Edge was trying to save him, but then he gets beat up, and then they do a concerto on him. They do a concerto on Copeland. It's interesting because now it's weird. So you're gonna write him off until Revolution, or how is usually when they do that spot, they write the guy off. So how long is he gonna be gone for? Are they gonna have a match at Revolution? That's what I thought it was going, but now
I tell you this, Walter, not this fucking company.
Oh, you think he's gonna
with the concerto?
Yeah, you think he's gonna come back in 2 weeks?
He's gonna come back in a week. Fuck 2 weeks. He's coming back in a week.
Yeah, that's something. So I think this could set up. It's weird. It could set up a one-on-one rematch, but since Garcia didn't get pinned either, they could do a triple threat. Although we already have a triple threat world title match, do we need another triple threat match? Not really.
No.
So I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this. If Edge is really out for that long, then yeah, they could put Garcia in this spot against Christian. But if not, I don't know what.
I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if Edge
misses Revolution.
Yeah, if he misses Revolution, and they set it up for All In.
I hope not. They better not drag it up to All In. No. All in until another 6 months. But yeah, let's see. I honestly want this to end at Revolution. The Copeland Christian feud.
I'm not saying I'm in Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. Yeah, you're right. Double or Nothing's they could probably drag it till then. But yeah, they gotta end it either here or Double or Nothing. I don't need to see these two really wrestle.
I forget All in freaking
in August. Yeah. So like I agree with what you said. This match just felt weird because we don't know what they're gonna do. So it does leave us with more questions. So I guess we'll have to tune in to Collision because I don't know if this will get Dynamite build up.
Yeah. And I can already predict what's gonna happen. Like he's gonna even the odds. Beth is gonna come and help.
Oh, you think Beth comes? Well,
Yeah, I think Beth is gonna come and help get Nick Wayne's mom out of this situation. Uh, he's probably gonna get help from somebody else to get Nick Wayne out of the way too, and he'll
Yeah,
probably fiend off Christian and Kill Switch him by himself
kill switch.
because Kill Switch is a
Oh,
dummy.
yeah, I think eventually it could lead to kill switch. Maybe finally, turning his back on Christian, but
Again,
who
just
knows
for him
when
to
that
come
could
back.
happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Will this really
No,
happen? I don't know.
let
I
me
don't know.
find out. Let me find out Paul White is booking Kill Switch. Let me find out.
You never know. I mean, he could be. And then after that, we got one of my favorite segments of the night. Um, so a promo segment with Samoa Joe coming out, the AEW World Champion. He is actually in agreement with the ranking system. I know a lot of us aren't, but he just likes it because he wants to know who the best of the best is, who he's gonna fight up against.
Right.
And he was like everything was going well with Swerve and Hangman Page, but they went to a draw, and now he's kind of screwed because he has to face both of them in a match where he doesn't have to get pinned to lose the title, which I agree. I mean, yeah, he pretty much got screwed. But he's talking about he was gonna kick both of their asses anyway. So there's nothing they could do about it. Swerve comes out, says his part that he's just trying to be a world champion, and how he's been working his ass off for this moment. And then Hangman comes out kind of almost heelish still from last week. I mean, he tried to apologize. He tried to say that he wasn't mad last week, something like that. And then out of nowhere, like he's still on about oh, Swerve doesn't deserve to be in this match because he couldn't beat me on time. Like, so it's so confusing because well, why does Hangman deserve to be in this match if he's saying Swerve couldn't beat him if Hangman couldn't beat him either? So I'm like,
Right.
it's like I guess he's like a delusional character now. Like I don't know what
I
he's
mean,
trying to do.
I guess that's what's kind of unique with his heel turn. He can't come to grips that he can't beat him either. So he's
Yeah.
like, you can't beat me. He's like, you can't beat me either.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to admit that he could lose to him again and again, and I don't that at least I get. And then they
Yeah.
start bickering and stuff, and then Joe just completely destroyed both of them on the mic, and yeah, he just pretty much ended up saying he's gonna whip both their asses. Yeah, he was pretty good in this segment. Like he's really good on the mic. He's always been, and he feels like a strong champion. At least in this segment, he did. And
Yeah.
I don't now. At first, I thought maybe that he could be transitional champ, but now I think he might still keep the belt for a little longer, because with the Swerve Hangman thing, it's like
I still want that belt off of Joe. I don't see him being.
but at Revolution,
Yeah, I mean, I
who would
don't
he
see
lose
him
to?
being a
I don't
long
think
champion. Like,
Swerve shouldn't win the title in a
no,
triple
Swerve
threat
should
match.
win. I would get
No,
honestly. I would give the belt to Hangman.
No, yeah, Hangman I would give over Swerve for this match though, because I
Yeah,
think Swerve should win a one-on-one match to win the big
yeah,
goal. I think he should win a
at
double or
Double or
nothing,
Nothing.
either
Uh
against
huh.
Hangman or Joe, whoever it is. But I think Joe's been pretty good. So even if he does lose this belt, I hope they could do stuff with him because he's not too bad so far. I mean, I get it. It's not a young guy or whatever, but I mean, it's better than whatever options they had after MJF, I assume, because yeah, I don't know who else could have been world champ after MJF.
Yeah.
And then after that, we got the Swerve better learn mid. Yeah, I don't think they'll give him the title yet either. That's why I think Joe might still keep it, but we'll see. It's still a long way to go.
I think that'd be the biggest tragedy if he
It,
never touches a
that'd be
world title in this company.
crazy.
It's
Joe
like, why did you even
Rogan.
leave the Fed?
Wait, is that a joke? I feel
Because
like
Joe is
it's,
bringing
it's
the viewers.
it's still the eights. What does he even do? We could do that for Joe as well.
Did MJF bring in sevens at one point?
He brought to Dynamite, yeah. He brought 7 to Collision though, which is not that bad.
Oh, that's Collision. Yeah, that's an upgrade.
Collision did solid. I heard this past week too, like high, like fives, which is they haven't had 5 since I think the other guy was in that company. So
Yeah, they miss
uh,
him.
yeah, oh for sure. That's the only time I was watching Collision. But
Me too. It was short, right? Only 2 weeks.
oh man, the good memories. I went to like I went to 2 Collision shows because of that, and never
Man,
went
you
ever
lucky,
again.
man.
Never went.
They
Yeah.
they they drag their feet coming here, and I was like, man, I can't wait till Phil comes here with Collision and all that type of. Nope,
Yeah, when they
nope.
promoted, yeah, because he was promoted for the casino too, like around here, and
Yeah,
that's when he went on his, you know what happened, and
yeah,
so then
yeah.
they had to
We
take
know.
him out, and hey, they still got Omega and Kenny, Omega and MJF, not a bad matchup,
Yeah,
but all right, let's get to Dynamite. That was the good Collision days. I heard it still has good matches, but it's tough, especially Saturday night, it's kind of tough to always keep up with. So then the next segment, it was Tony Storm's latest movie, and it was basically her getting her. She didn't get her friendship tattoo removed, but I think she added on to the tattoo so that it wouldn't match completely with Deanna Prazo's.
uh,
And it was okay. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to build up heat for Tony Storm. They're trying to build up a like a personal feud between her and Deanna. So I respect that they have a storyline going with this because Tony Storm, I feel like she has a great character, but she needs a nice feud as well, like a nice storyline. And I think her and
right,
Deanna are fine because they're actually close friends in real life. And Deanna is someone
right,
new, someone fresh, and we know she's good. So that
right.
I don't mind Deanna getting this opportunity so quick because we know how good she is.
Right.
Even if you watch some of TNA, like she was good. So I'll accept it, and I can't wait for the match Revolution. So it was a nice little segment. Deanna also was interviewed with Renee backstage, and she got all mad and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So she's gonna break her arm,
yeah,
but
she's gonna break.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I can't wait for the match too. I mean, it's a couple of segments on here that got me excited for a couple of matches. And, I really wasn't
That's
excited for Revolution anyway. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even though the show wasn't the best, I think the card's not looking too bad for Revolution, which we could get to a little
yeah,
after. We could
and
get
it's the
into it a little bit
talking
after the
segments
show.
that's
Yeah,
helping it. Like
yeah,
it's not none of the TV matches. It's the
no.
talking segments that's really
Yeah,
helping
like
these
the world title
matches
match
right now.
the world title match had a good talking segment. The women's title match has good talking segments. Um even though we know this group's in the mud, Roddy and OC at least have some type of story to it. So like
Yeah,
and then obviously the tag team match, Sting's retirement
yeah,
match, So
yeah.
there's good build up and we're still close to 3 weeks away, I think 3-4 weeks till
Even though
Revolution.
I'm not
So
the
yeah.
best fan of this heel turn by the Young Bucks, I don't like Matthew and Nicholas. It's not my thing. I don't like that they wrestle in suits. I don't like that. Uh, I don't like their music. I don't like none of that. It's terrible. This whole little rehaul has been awful
Damn. Well,
to me.
speaking of them, they did have a match against Top Flight.
Yeah,
Like you said, they wore the music's okay. I just don't get why they're still called the Young Bucks.
yeah,
like I get it, that's their team name, but if you want to be standing out as professionals, calling yourselves Matthew now and Nicholas, like that should just be the name. It shouldn't be called the Young Bucks.
or they
But
should just be called the EVPs.
or the EVPs, yeah. I like that they changed their V trigger to the Elite trigger, whatever it was called, to the EVP trigger. So I'll give them that. They're sort of trying to. I get what you're saying. I'm not fully feeling it either, but I guess they're sort of trying. But it's like they still look like goofs doing this. So it's like I
Yeah,
can't really take them too seriously. But one thing they have to stay committed to is to not wrestle how they usually wrestle. Like
right.
actually wrestle to not please the audience, or don't do all these flips and kicks that they, like nonstop. Like actually wrestle like a mm, traditionally, I guess, traditional style, something like just a little slower pace so that we could buy into like this new characters, like because you're calling yourself EVPs, you could do all these rules. Like, why are you trying to please the audience? Why are you trying to, like, how do I say it? Why are you trying to wear and tear your body when you want it to
Right.
be fresh? When now that y'all are big EVPs and stuff like that. So
They
I think
should
they
be
got
working like a traditional style.
yeah, and I think they sort of did in this match, but it was kind of tough because Top Flight ain't that's the opposite.
Ain't traditional. Yeah, they
So
try to
so
keep up
like
with them.
so like you kind of in a way have to keep up with them. So that was probably not the best team to put them up against, but
Right.
it is what it is. They needed a win against a team that doesn't really have momentum. So I get why they did that. And so the Young Bucks did win. And then Tony Schiavone was in the ring and they interviewed the Bucks, and the Bucks said they were undefeated, even though that was their only match this year. So the ranking system, they could play around with that. They could fidget with it because they're the EVPs, basically. Since they're undefeated, they're number one now. They're number one ranked in the tag team division. And this is where this ranking system's in the mud. Even though they're EVPs, like I still look at this. Like you can't get away with this for every storyline. So
Right.
whatever. And so then after that, I don't know what Shivani said, but it got, I think, Matthew pissed and he slapped him. And then they try to pick him up, but they were actually going to go for the EVP trigger, and Darby Allin comes out. And this is where Darby cuts like a shoot promo about how, AEW, the mission statement wasn't what, it was to change the world, and the Bucks did not do any of that. They're actually kind of like basically saying that whatever they said in that initial press conference when AEW first started,
Yeah.
like they went against everything they said. Instead, they brought their friends over, they didn't really push the right people. And then he also mentioned, yes, back then there used to be an EVP who knew how to, what did he say? Let's see what he specifically said.
They knew how to conduct all of this stuff
Yeah,
properly.
he said, fortunately, there was an EVP around at the time who had brains to bring him in, and it wasn't Kenny Omega. And then that's when you got the Cody chance. I'm like, man, I remember Cody used to be booed like crazy in AEW. Now he's getting Cody chance.
He's the most over
Oh
person right
man,
now.
that is insane. If he's getting those chances in AEW, yeah, the Fed and the WWE, they gotta. I guess they gotta do the
Got
right
something
thing,
great on
right?
their hands, man.
Yeah.
Had it for
So
2 years.
yeah, they got to do something about it. But yeah. So then after that, Darby just basically tells Young Bucks they're basically hypocrites and all that. Um, and then he's like, "All right, we'll have the match." Well, he basically said he agrees to the match since they're number one contenders, and we made the match official: Sting and Darby Allin against the Young Bucks. This should be hopefully some good build up later throughout the weeks with Sting probably appearing in some Dynamites. But Darby Allin did pretty good here. It's one of his best. Shoot promos are a little easier, but I'll let it slide because they match with the story they're trying to tell. So I
Right.
think Darby did fine here. I think it's one of his better promos.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really didn't care about this match neither. It's just I didn't care about the match on Revolution, and nor did I care about the match on Dynamite with the Young Bucks. The talking segments of this whole show were the show to me.
Who would have thought too? Because this is basically mostly an in-ring based product, but the best things
Right.
were the talking segments.
Right.
So yeah, interesting. See that, and that's why I'm not trying to say AEW should be like WWE, but you got to mix it up once in a while. You can't just have us follow along all these 20-minute in-ring matches. You got to have some,
And you
mix
know
of
what? And it's
variety,
not
some
the
substance.
quality. It's not the quality of the matches neither. They always have stellar matches. It's just I'm so burnt out of
Right.
all of these
Because
uber competitive.
you could watch competitive matches in any promotion. TNA has a lot of competitive matches. Like, I don't watch every
Yeah.
week, but I see on YouTube they upload the matches and stuff, and they got uber competitive matches. So like, there's nothing special of AEW doing. They're just in a bigger platform. So you got to mix it up a bit. You can't just be stagnant, or else you're gonna keep drawing the eights. So,
Right.
so
Right.
like, yeah, you got to be a little better. But then we
I'm
got
gonna highlight this comment right
what's
here as
this?
well.
Oh wow.
Thoughts and prayers to Mongo, who's in the hospital with possible pneumonia. Yeah, that's tough. Knowing his health situation right now is pretty bad as well. He's always in my thoughts and prayers, because you never want to see nobody go through that.
No,
Uh,
absolutely not.
he's also in this year's class of in the NFL
Yeah.
Hall of Fame as well. He's in this class of this year, so hopefully he gets to see it as well.
Yep. Just gotta hope that everything goes well health wise.
Yeah.
Um, what else happened here? 6-man tag next week. What 6-man tag was announced next week?
Oh, you mean the
Oh,
claimed and stuff? Was
mm-mm.
that the?
I don't know. I'll try to find it after I go through this thing. But yeah, after that it
Okay.
was the acclaimed, and it was the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. That is what they're called.
Oh my God. That's
Um,
a loser name, just like the loser franchise that is associated with that.
the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. Who's associated with that?
Who lost the Super Bowl?
The Niners. They're associated with the Bang Bang Scissor Gang.
They say Bang Bang Niner Gang.
Oh,
Yeah,
in the mud.
that's where they got that from.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, so they had a segment backstage, with Renee Paquette, and Jay White said, they still have yet to all team up in the ring. Um, and so I think one of the guns said they have an idea that they could get a 12-man tag going. And then Billy Gunn out of nowhere says, I guess they ignored one of the guns, the younger guns, and Billy Gunn says, I got a great idea. And he says the same shit, except this time they all listen to Billy instead of the other, the other goof. So, and they're like,
Right.
oh, a 12-man tag on Rampage. All I got to say is, man, Jay White, what are they fucking doing?
Hey,
What are they?
Phil's not in the company no more, so he can't carry you.
Yeah, what happened, man?
It's going back down to where we thought he was gonna go before the pickup. Now he got dropped back off.
Yeah, because now you have all these new names coming up too. Like, will this affect Jay White even more? Like, just being in the bottom of the barrel?
He'll probably get because you got Okada coming in, so
Do you want to see that
their
again right
battles,
now? Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that
so they
again.
probably want
But
to rekindle that
yeah,
spur of
but
the
they wouldn't
moment
do it. They
type
wouldn't do it
booking.
right away though. They'd probably
No,
do
they
it,
wouldn't do it right
yeah,
away, but
later on.
you know how Tony Khan is. He spur of the moment type
Yeah.
booker. Like, oh, let's rekindle Wrestle Kingdom. What main event? Which Wrestle Kingdom? I know they did a couple. What was it?
Uh,
15? Wrestle Kingdom
I think 2
15.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah. Either way, yeah, they could do that. They could do White and Osprey. But I don't know. Right now, it's not looking good. If WWE had their stuff together and weren't on a hiring freeze at the time, Jay White would be on the
right.
road to WrestleMania. But It is what it is. Stuck with AEW for now. Just hoping for the best for him because he went from world title match for MJF to this. It's like, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6-man tag is Joe, Swerve, and Cage versus Hangman, Hook, and RVD. What the hell? That's so random.
No way.
What are we doing?
Joe Swerve and Cage. Hangman, Hook, RVD.
I'm
I
so
understand
confused.
Swerve and Cage because they're the same.
Yeah. But why is Joe teaming with Swerve? And why is Hangman teaming with Hook and
With baby
RVD?
faces.
Hangman is maybe this is where he turns heel, complete heel next week, and beats up Hook. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I'm surprised Hook, they're still involving him. He was sort of in that storyline, sort of, when he had that world title match. So yeah, we'll see. At least they're using Hook. I guess we'll give him that. At least they're using Hook.
Yeah.
All right. So after that, we got our women's match: Sky Blue against Willow Nightingale.
I don't care.
I was about to say, not much really happened here. They did okay, I guess, for the time they got. But the story is basically, I think, what it is. If I'm trying to remember, I'm not really following this whole Stokely Hathaway thing, but I believe he's trying to recruit Chris Statlander. In order to recruit her, he needs to also please Willow since they're like besties. I don't know, but that's what I guess. I didn't know Willow needed help to beat Sky Blue, but that's crazy. But that's what happened. Willow was about to lose to Sky Blue, and Stokely interfered and helped distract Sky Blue. Basically, Sky Blue was going to try to win, and then no. Then after that, she couldn't win because the ref wasn't paying attention. And Willow Nightingale hit her. What was it? What's her finisher? Like a power bomb, and got the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, it's the boss.
I don't know anything about
This
finisher. I'm sorry. I don't know.
This could have been a Rampage match. I'm not gonna lie. Use the hashtag AEW Rampage. No one watches it. Well, this could have been there. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Now we got the main event, and it's like I have I have good stuff to talk about and bad stuff to talk about. And the bad stuff is this is not a main event. This is not a main event type match. The stipulation, why did you need a Texas death match for Orange Cassidy and Matt Taven? What kind of blood feud do they have to deserve a match like that? It made no sense when I saw that advertised.
Bro, who asked for this?
Who asked for Matt Taven in the main event?
who asked for all of this?
No one.
No one, bro.
It just made no sense. Now, the match itself was actually good. So, it's just that it's not a main event type of match, but the match itself was actually good. I thought they did some decent spots here. Yeah, they work good. They're good wrestlers. Don't get me wrong. Matt Taven, I'm not saying he's a bum. Like, he's not a total bum. It's just that no one cares about him, even though he's in a group that's supposed to matter. He's a tag team wrestler. So it's like, why is he in the main event? Like, doesn't make sense. I don't know. But
I
the
say
match
he's
is,
only in the main event because OC's in the main event. That's why.
yeah, of course. And it's to build the storyline with OC and Roderick Strong. So, like, he's in the main event because of the Roderick Strong connection. But it's like, nah. This could have been mid card. This could have been even the opener. Like, I wouldn't have mind. But you don't
I
end the
would have
show.
took this as the opener. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't end the show. Like, no, what kind of viewership are you gonna get with this? Come on, man, no one cares. but like I said, it sucks that they did that to them because they had a good match. it's just you put them in the wrong spot. I know it's probably not a big deal to some people, but it's like, you want people to care. You want people to stay tuned in. And I don't know if this was the appropriate match. You did put a Texas death match stipulation, so maybe some people did stay. But yeah, they had a nice back and forth, and the little interference at the end were fine because it's no DQ and whatever. But Cassidy gets the win. He had Taven with the orange punch with a chain, but they kept going through those thumbtacks. They had like 5 spots involving those thumbtacks.
Yeah, they're crazy people.
They were addicted. I'm like, Cassie's like OC's like bleeding everywhere. It's like, oh man. So I'm not a big fan of these Texas death match, but AEW somehow knows how to do these type of matches where it doesn't come off really gruesome, and it just comes off good.
Unless
So
it's on pay-per-view.
yeah, but here they did fine. It's just that I don't think it should have been the main event. But either way, obviously Orange Cassidy wins, and this is just to build up their match with his match with Roderick Strong. Now, for this group to really for this group to matter, I think Roderick Strong's going to have to win that title.
Yeah,
he's going to have to beat Orange. He's going to have to beat OC because
I mean, if he doesn't beat, this is how you can really kill a group before it takes off. If you really want Undisputed to be like what Undisputed Era wanted to be, well, if you want Undisputed to be like what Undisputed Era was in the Fed, you gotta let them all hold the gold, no matter if they look goofy or not.
Well, at least one to start.
At least one to
because the ROH titles, I'm sorry, that's not it.
Right. So yeah, that's what the Kingdom part of the Undisputed. Yeah, no. Yeah, Roddy, he can hold the international. Honestly, if you really wanted to book Wardlow in a nice situation, he would be Triple Crown instead of World Champion. I don't know if anybody would agree with me in that, but I would like to see him in that. I know they probably want the Triple Crown to be the workhorse title.
Yeah.
But you already have a workhorse title, and it's with Orange Cassidy.
That's the thing, yeah. Like, I mean, the Triple Crown's workhorse outside of AEW, I guess, as well. But, yeah, he could go along that route with Triple Crown. Obviously, Christian's holding the TNT title hostage. I don't think Wardlow's going to beat him.
No.
And nor do I want him to win that title again. He already had that title. But
and then you have the Kingdom drop those ROH titles and have them win the actual AEW titles.
But you got to build them up better too.
You got to build them up better too. And then you have Adam Cole win the World Championship, and that's how you make them look cool. Because they just don't look cool. Like Undisputed Era, the Fed, they looked cool without and with titles because they had swag. They had the package.
Yeah,
they had the theme song. They had the look. They had the go about. They had it all. Even though we made fun of O'Reilly and Bobby Fish and Roddy for being, charisma vacuums, but but they made it work. And look at Roddy now.
Yeah,
he's not a charisma vacuum.
Yeah.
He's more charismatic than Adam Cole is right now.
Oh man. Well, Cole can't really do much. But yeah.
But even with him, he can still be charismatic in his hurting stage.
That's true. But yeah,
he's not.
No, he's not. Their presentation in NXT were better, and they were still kind of like vanilla midgets, whatever. But at least they somehow stood out. They gave them mic time. They try to give them good rest, good in-ring action. Basically, their booking was good enough to move along, and they were all champions at one point. But here, it's like you're kind of booking them into matches, squash matches, and it's not like they're losing their matches, but it's just there's no meaning to it. And you're not presenting well. Like you cut back to back of the same promos with Adam Cole. You're right. He's not, for some reason, his promos are not hitting with this group, and I don't know what it is. I mean, an injury doesn't stop you from doing bad promos. So, I mean,
I
I
think
don't know.
they're just trying to rekindle something that they can't rekindle.
Yeah,
You
it's
only
hard.
can catch that lightning in a bottle in one place, and you used it, and then you decided to come here, and it's been an epic failure since. To me, you
Yeah.
had good matches, sure, good moments, but as a whole, it's been an epic failure.
You're talking about Cole?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the injuries, that really hurt him too. I mean, it's hurting him now. Like, he should be doing stuff, world title contention, having the world championship. That's what he should be right
yeah,
now, the world champion.
yeah.
But he's always hurt, and that sucks,
Just look at how they brought him in. They brought him in goofy.
Yeah, in a way, because we didn't know where he was really, we didn't know his direction. Like, they have,
You know,
teamed up with the Undisputed Elite, stuff like that, and then,
well,
like,
yeah,
he was all over
because
the
you know they
place.
brought him in and they trying to fit him into the elite, and then they was like, oh, you know, he might backstab you again, and that's where
Yeah,
it was leading towards. And if it was on that course, because they were all in the same, they were all in the same company, healthy at one point. They just dragged it. And you see what happens when you drag stuff for no reason. Injuries happen. O'Reilly's gone. Fish is an oblivion right now. Don't know where he is. Uh, Adam Cole gets hurt every 5 months.
yeah, it's not looking good. I know, like, the injuries, ruined it for Cole, and I know he was gonna probably have his group with Fish and O'Reilly. I think that's where it was going when they split up with the Elite, with the Bucks. Remember, I think Cole and O'Reilly, they took out the Bucks, and then they just became on their own. The problem was O'Reilly was hurt, and then Cole got hurt later on. So yeah, it sucks. Their booking is the Undisputed Kingdom. I don't want them to fail, but it's just right now it's not looking good. And yeah, MJF being injured also hurts big time. But just Cole needs to get healthy. And then MJF, once he comes back, then they might pick up some steam, but not looking good. Even if with the main event segments, I mean, it is what it is. Overall, AEW Dynamite Valentine's Day edition. It was okay. It wasn't. I won't say it was bad. Like, I know you said it was bad, but it just felt like I could have done without some of these matches. Some of the things that happened after the match was questionable. But like you said, talking segments, the world title talking segment was good. The Tony Storm, Deanna Praza little video that we got was good.
Yeah.
And the Darby Allin promo was good. The main event was good, but didn't feel like a main event. And the opener was what it was good, but like it made me question, like, the way they got to it is like, I don't know. Like, I wish there was more of a story from Dynamite, not from Collision. So it's like, if you don't
Right.
watch Collision, you're kind of confused with some of these matches. But if you do watch, then obviously you don't have a problem. But I feel like you can't rely on everyone to view Collision. And like, you can't tell someone, oh, you gotta view Collision to understand everything from Dynamite, because the viewership's not the same. It's not the same. Collision draws sometimes only half the viewership of Dynamite. So you can't just rely on that. That's like telling someone to watch YouTube videos of what happened with storylines. Like, no, it's not how it works. So Tony, you need to do a better job making your storylines having the audience aware of certain storylines throughout the week.
Yeah.
Because not
Make
everyone
them
who
more
watches
engaging.
Yeah, basically. Grade, I'd give it C. I'll give it a C, maybe C minus, but I'll be nice. I'll give it a C.
Yeah, I'll give it a C.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it for Dynamite. For February 14th next week, we got that 6-man tag, and I think we got the Blackpool Combat Club against FTR. So like that 6-man tag's random, could be a good match, but the other tag match seems pretty good. So hopefully for a better episode next week. And yeah, we're on the road to Revolution. So let's see if I have some things to plug. I guess we do. In case you missed it, we did talk about Okada most likely going to AEW. That was on Steve's Kitchen. Make sure to check that out. Also, check out the Raw Rundown that Steve did before he went on his little sabbatical. No, I'm kidding. Before he went on his trip.
Sabbatical.
He went on his trip. He talks about, this very intense segment with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So make sure to check that out. And also, I think it was this past weekend you guys did the throwback WrestleMania 15 watch long. If you want to check that out,
That was fine.
go ahead. Yeah. And oops.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, we don't. I don't want to piss off Tony. That's Steve's thing. Or the intern Javier, whatever his name is. But yeah, check that out. Later on tonight, we have. I should have uploaded a photo. I'm sorry, guys, but we have the Impact breakdown. That's after TNA, after Impact goes off the air. CPZ will be doing the show. Steve left him alone, but I know he'll do great because he watches TNA on a weekly basis. And if you need your TNA, if you need all the TNA, I guess recaps, news, make sure to tune into Impact Breakdown later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. And possibly, I'll think about if I have time to do a gaming stream. Maybe not tomorrow. If I'm here Saturday, I'll try. Because I know Steve wants the channel active, so I cannot promise that the gaming stream, but I will hopefully see if I have time Saturday. But yeah, that's about it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see some comments before I bounce out. How was AEW? Yeah, let's see. All right, Charles. Well, yeah. So stay tuned. SmackDown tomorrow. Are you guys gonna cover SmackDown? We don't really have a SmackDown show. If anything, we that goes like something important on SmackDown, we usually talk about Steve's Kitchen, unless it's something crazy where sometimes we do emergency streams, like that time where Rock came up and basically said "Screw you, Cody." I think you guys did Steve. I know he did a stream talking about that Cody being replaced and stuff like that. So whenever stuff like that happens, they get like an emergency stream. We will do. Yep. Oh, and yeah. Also check out tomorrow. Romeo is going to be hosting his own the watch along on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel with the best of Elimination Chamber matches. I'll see if I have time to join because I do have a dinner date. But yeah, we'll see. Either way, check that out as well. I think we got all the plugs out the way. Do you have anything to plug, Big Mike?
Nope.
All right. Well, that is all, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, this was still enjoyable without Steve. I mean, I know Steve is the life of the party. He knows how to control everything, even though he says, I don't know all the time. He still knows how to do his stuff here. I can never replace Steve. I don't know if anyone can. So we definitely need him back next week. And yeah, we definitely need him back next week. So hopefully he's having fun. Sure. And we will see you guys. Well, if you guys tune in later tonight, Impact Breakdown. And then Steve comes back for Steve. He says he's going to do Steve's Kitchen on Monday when he comes back. And he with like little sleep. He's crazy. Whatever. I'm not gonna tell him what not to do. He is. Oh man, yeah, he got to test all the restaurants, man. Oh, lucky him. I need to know, like, I want a review of all those restaurants because one day I do want to go back to Peru and test out the stuff that he liked, and especially that #1 restaurant in the world. I definitely got to go to that. You do have to reserve in advance. He wasn't lying. But anywho, as Steve would say, anywho, don't we have that clip? Did he upload that clip?
I don't think he uploaded the clip.
Oh, yes, he did. Anywho. um, anywho, that is all. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, we're signing out. Peace out. Oh, this is how we used to do it, so I'm gonna do it the old way.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
And let's get the banner going. And thank you all for watching.